One of the world's leading events on humanitarian aid and development, the Dubai Humanitarian Aid Summit, has ended in the United Arab Emirates. The international humanitarian community hosted about 500 people, representing more than 68 nationalities, comprising the United Nations organizations, non-profits and non-governmental organizations, in addition to commercial companies. The Dubai Humanitarian is celebrating more than 20 years of humanitarian action. It's an independent humanitarian free zone authority serving populations affected by disasters in the Pacific Islands as well as into the Caribbean. Two-thirds of the world's population living in hazard-prone areas. Officials say this is due to Dubai's strategic geographic position on the path between the Middle East, Asia, Africa, and the Dubai Humanitarian Summit being located. The organization, beg your pardon, being located about 10 minutes away from the Jebel Ali seaport in Al Maktoum. Well, much earlier, my colleague Layo Larinde spoke to Nigerian humanitarian activist Ero Ibafidon, who was in attendance at the summit, on the highlights in Dubai.
The summit is very strategic and is actually in line with the path for the future, which is the UN path for the future, and the Dubai Humanitarian organization decide to actually start their work and preparation towards the path of the future. And what this conference was about is basically to get collaboration from other stakeholders, humanitarian stakeholders globally, to actually get to pick up their brains on different areas of what can be done in order to have a fruitful future for all with no one being left behind. This conference is actually meant to help pick up brains from other humanitarian organizations and individuals. And people came up with various initiatives that could help in strengthening the path for the future. Some strategic initiatives were picked up, digital initiatives that could help propel the ones in on the SEP community. Like I mentioned today during one of the sections, I highlighted the need for us to have a world future where no one is left behind. With this new technology of AI, we need to be able to carry everybody along. And by doing so, we need to start looking out to reach out to more of the underserved communities. The government should concentrate on localization of organizations, NGOs. Like today, the United Nations Resident Coordinator for the UAE, she mentioned in one of the sections that the need for collaboration is very, very important. That was why she said, she even used our African phrase that if you want to go fast, you go alone, but if you want to go far, you go with others. So there is need for us for collaboration, and there is need for the government to start collaborating with local NGOs in order to reach more to these communities. Because the government, I don't believe they can do it alone, but if they understand the importance of local NGOs, localizing these things, it will definitely go a long way into reaching out to those more vulnerable communities across Africa. And I believe the government have a huge role to play in actually working with stakeholders, humanitarian stakeholders, to reach out to more of those vulnerable communities across Africa.